So dating in your late 20s really has to be the most ghettoest shit of all time. This is the ghettoest shit I ever had to do in my whole entire life.
Chandeliers with the marble flow. Say like this, she ain't felt before.
What up guys, it's your girl Liv, aka OFLEEK, and today we are doing a get ready with me chit chat video. I will be talking about dating in your late 20s, really dating in your 20s in general, because let's be real, it's hard out here. It's really hard out here. But yes, so keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you guys know whenever I post, and keep on watching. Okay, so like I said, I am doing a chit chat video about dating in your late 20s, really dating in your 20s in general, but I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm not gonna go through my normal, like, this is what I'm doing. I really don't even want to do too much makeup because I'm going on vacation, so don't mind all this stuff. Ooh, let me not. Let me put my feet back. Don't mind all this stuff in the background because I'm packing. Today is Alana's 14th birthday, my daughter. So we are going on a mini vacay. We're just gonna go to the beach and have fun out in Miami, you know the vibes. So yes, I have a 14-year-old now. Wow. That is a video in itself that I need to do one day when I get out my head about it, okay? Because I get kind of sensitive about that, like, especially from guys when they be like, oh, you was getting active. Like, you don't know, like, you really don't know what happened. So to say something insensitive like that, that kind of bothers me, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, clean up my brows, and let's get into this dating in your late 20s. Dating in your late 20s. Let me learn how to talk. I wrote stuff down, okay, because I tried to do this video impromptu and it just was all over the place because I was just going from one area to the next, and I like things to be organized and concise as much as possible, especially in these kind of videos. So I got my wine. Cheers. So dating in your late 20s really has to be the most ghettoest shit of all time. This is the ghettoest shit I ever had to do in my whole entire life because it's just so messy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, guys are just, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. Like, I think most of them really just want to have a good time. Sorry that I'm moving my camera again, but I need to see my mirror. And we need a little more. Why is my lighting like this? Sorry guys, lighting is just it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Ugh. Sorry y'all, I need y'all to see me. I need y'all to see me. Can y'all see me? Okay, it's pretty bright in here. Hope the camera's not crooked. I don't feel like I'm centered. Whatever. This is just me being insecure. Okay, it's subconscious because I be trying to make everything perfect. But yeah, guys, I feel like they play too much. And you would think like even the guys that are a little bit older would be a little more better, but sometimes they're not. You really have to look at the quality of the person. If a guy's not ready to like really settle down, he's going to play. So don't even set yourself up for that, okay? I've been there, done that. You get the guys that just want to have a good time, you got the guys who really got girlfriends and just, they don't even know what they doing, okay? Don't get caught up. So I just want to be like real and transparent as possible. I'm not about to give out tea. I'm not about to name drop or anything. Like, I'm not doing all that, but I'm just going to give you guys my experience. So let's just start how I feel like I'm viewed, just based off experience, based off of how guys approach me. And yeah, let's talk about that. So when you look at my social media, I think a lot of guys are attracted to me, right? And it's more so in a more sexual way than it's trying to really actually get to know me. I feel like guys don't actually want to go on real dates. Like, a date is going to an actual location, to dinner, a movie, a picnic, the museum, those things. You guys get in your car and you set a time where you guys are gonna meet, and you meet at that time. You guys go to this place and you exchange information with each other, and if you guys enjoyed your time with each other, you schedule another time to do this again, and you do it frequently, even bi-weekly. That's dating, okay? And you may not be doing that with one person, and that's also something that I had to learn, because I had to learn that when you're dating in your 20s, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You really have to date multiple people, because you want to see who really fits with you. You don't want to get too clingy onto one person, because that one person is probably not just talking to you, and then they're going to look at you like you're freaking crazy, and you might get your feelings hurt. So really, in the dating phase, it's really all fair game. And I had to learn that, because I am a person, like, once I like you, like, I just want to be with you. I don't want to, like, be messing with other guys. Like, that's not my thing. Like, that's something I value about myself a lot, and I hold myself up to a standard. I'm not about to be giving myself to everybody. I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm a person who likes to be exclusive, and giving myself to everybody, it does not fit my personality, my character, my values, my morals. It doesn't fit that way. And I feel like guys, like, they see my Instagram and they really don't get that or respect that. But you know what? At the same time, you can't be mad if somebody doesn't respect a certain part of you if you're not respecting it yourself. Like, you have to show that you're respecting that in order for them to respect that. Because if they don't respect that and they fall back and they leave, then bye. Like, that's what they supposed to do. You know, like, don't lower your standards because a guy is not meeting them. You know, like, don't try to meet him where he's at. You need to find somebody that meets you where you're at. I date guys in all different spectrums. I done dated guys who didn't have as much, and I dated guys that had like, okay? So it does not really matter. I really look at the quality of the guy. Like, you gotta have some type of financial status. Like, something has to be there in your bank account in order for us to progress on. Because if we're thinking about having a family, we need to make sure that our family is good. Dating in your late 20s, you really have to look at future. Because dating in your early 20s, yeah, you might be thinking about future, but you're really having fun at the same time. So you're not really trying to settle down. You might have a boyfriend, you might have a girlfriend, but you're not really thinking long term. Dating your late 20s, you're thinking more so long term. And I was talking to my uncle, he's just like, when you get older, like, the pool of people just gets smaller and blah, blah, blah. I can see his point. Like, a lot of people my age might be getting married, or they might be having kids. So it comes with a lot more baggage and things that you have to be a little more patient with. But I also feel like, me personally, I felt like the pool of guys got a little bit bigger, because I can really date you, or I can date your father. Like, what do you mean? Like, I got guys at 22, 23, 24 trying to holler at little 28-year-old me. And I also got your father who's 50 years old that want to get on with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like my pool has necessarily got smaller. I feel like it's got a little bit wider. Now, as far as the younger guys, they're a little more immature, obviously. You know, they play too many games. You really gotta put them around your finger. And if you don't, they will try to play like you the thirsty one. Like, no. Another thing, you have to, like, come up with a list of your negotiables and your non-negotiables when you're trying to find somebody. So, yeah. The battle, okay. What did I wrote? Trauma. That even goes for other people that you're dating that are also in their late 20s. Everybody comes with trauma baggage. I wouldn't even say everybody, because some may be less than others. But for me specifically, I know I had some traumatizing things that had went on in my past. Like if you guys look back at my old video about relationships, like I went through a crazy, like out of the ordinary type of thing, like, you know, in a relationship with an actual real narcissist that could have really like took my life, you know? So when you come from something like that, it's hard to look at other people with an innocent eye. You're always going to think that somebody is up to something or they're not being honest. And a lot of people aren't honest. A lot of people are not going to reveal all of themselves. They always want to bring around the representation of themselves. So the battle is having this trauma and working through your trauma without punishing the person you're dating. Because they didn't really do anything. They didn't do anything at all. So you gotta really heal from that. I feel like I stayed single for a full year specifically because of that. Because I wanted to heal from trauma. I never been single this long. Ever. And to do this in my late 20s, ghetto. I should have did this when I was 22. From then to now, because it's been a full year, what, about around April, I think I changed. Like, I really feel like I've changed in a way, a positive way, because I don't want those kind of guys that are just the guys that want me to chase them. At first, like, I used to think that was a challenge, you know, like I was like, oh, I gotta get this person, like, oh, this person's hard to get. Like, I like exclusive guys. I don't like guys that is for everybody. But I also don't care about that no more. I'm not chasing you. Because do I look like I need to be chasing anybody? And that's not even to sound cocky. Like, that's the real. I do not look like I need to be chasing anybody, and I'm not. Period. I'm not chasing a soul. I need a man that's going to adore me, who's going to love my dirty draws. Okay? You take these off. The worst part about becoming single was becoming single during the pandemic. I kept repeating this during the pandemic and the quarantine. I was just like, I cannot believe I am single in a fucking pandemic. Like, I don't mean to cuss so much, guys. I'm sorry. I'm drinking wine. But do you guys, it's already hard to find a person, let alone trying to find a person with everybody in the house and everything is closed. Where am I supposed to meet my soulmate? Like, how is my soulmate supposed to find me? You know? But also, I feel like it was like a blessing and a curse type thing, because it helped me really do some soul searching and to really take time to myself. Not trying to be so, like, you know, pressed about a relationship. And don't ever think I'm pressed to be in a relationship. Like, as much as I like post like relationship things, I don't want to be in another unhappy situation. I don't want to keep giving myself to people. And that's another reason why I don't. I'm not gonna say like I am celibate, because like being celibate is, I feel like it's a lot more to it. But when you're dating in your late 20s, I will say, if you take sex out the equation, you really get to know a person, like their true selves. Like in the beginning, guys are gonna be trying to get that one thing, that's natural for them. They want to see if they can get that one thing, but don't give it to them. Some guys don't care. Like, I know a guy, he did not care. He does not care about stuff like that. But at the same time, I wouldn't even take those kind of risks. If you just want to do something like that for fun and let it just be that, then do it. There is no shame in your game. But me personally, I get attached. I know I get attached. So don't even mess with me in that way. Okay? Because I will get attached. Anyways, so let's talk about, I didn't even finish writing my cards. All right, timeline, my single timeline. So I got single in April, really officially in April. I knew my relationship was done in January. but I held on. That's the thing. Like, girls take their time to actually leave. Like, once they like mentally leave, it goes like in steps. Like, they mentally leave and then they physically leave. So once she like physically leave, then it's game time. Okay? I feel like I was hurt, and it takes me a while to get over a person. So I think that's why I spent the summer single, having fun, figuring myself out, going on girls trips with my friends or whatever. I didn't really date in the summer. Did I go on a date? Cause you know it was closed, so I don't remember. I really don't remember. I don't think I really started dating until the fall time, and even then I really didn't care for it. I did not care for dating. Like, I just feel like anybody could take me out. I could take myself to dinner. I was talking to one of my parents at my job, and they're like, you're too pretty for all that. Like, anybody could take you to dinner. Anybody could take you to a movie. You could take yourself out to a movie, you know? Somebody should do something extraordinary, something different. Doesn't have to be luxurious, but something different, something thoughtful, something amazing, you know, something that's gonna make you stand out. And in turn, make yourself stand out. Like, don't have these people treating you like you regular. So, yeah, that's my advice on that. But back to my timeline. So, I kept running into guys that just wanted to have a good time. And I'm not that girl. I'm not the girl to have a good time with. I'm not. Because you gonna get a real good time with my attitude and me setting you all the way straight. And then we just won't be talking ever again, because I'm not about to play these games with you. I am not about to play these games with you at all. Guys like that I kept on attracting were more so guys that did not want to be in relationships. And I feel like it's hard to date. Guys these days in my generation, I feel like they don't have structure, like far as like a mom and a dad in their household, so they don't really see that dynamic of a relationship. So it's not their main goal. Some do want that, but they don't really know how to love like a person who came from that. Me personally, my parents were married for years. Like, they were married for over 25 years. So I seen that dynamic. I seen that dynamic where people are like in love and they're doing all these fun things together. They go through some hard times that really shifts their relationship, but they still stuck together. I've seen that, and that's another part of me that falls short in relationships, because I'm a person who's gonna work through everything because I've seen my parents work through everything. And that does not benefit in no boyfriend-girlfriend relationship if you're getting treated like shit. These guys will really do anything and say anything. So I read books, you know, why men love bitches. Get that book, okay? I listen to podcasts. That helps a lot. Dating in your late 20s takes trial and error. And it's hard when you come from long-term relationships, because you're so used to that. And you want that and you yearn for that and you miss that. But you can't just jump onto somebody and expect them wanting that. Like, they don't know you and you don't know them. So you gotta really take your time. Another thing about dating in your late 20s, like, you don't feel like you have time. Like, you really don't have time to be playing games. You don't want to waste your time with a person, because ultimately you might want to get married. So you want to have that time with them. You want to have that love with them. You want to build that. And if it doesn't work out, it feels like you wasted your time. So now you gotta start all over again, and the next thing you know it, you pushing 35, about to be 40. Like, nobody wants to do that. So that's why I don't waste people's time, because I'm not about to sit here and waste my time. If I really don't have that spark with you, if I don't feel like this is gonna really go anywhere, like settling down with you, like I think that you could be the father of my child, of the child that I already have and a child of a new one. If I don't see those qualities in you, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna waste your time. It's not even a look thing about me anymore too. It's another thing that I grew away from. Not only do I want a guy to like adore me and be loving and caring and all that good stuff, like I don't want to just like him based on his looks. I want to like him based on his personality. Is he cultured? Is he, you know, family oriented? What's important to him? What drives him? What is his end goal? Where does he see himself? Like, you know, is he a leader? Those qualities I'm looking for in a man. And when you're in your late 20s, that's how mature you get. Like, you're not looking for a good time. I feel like I said a lot of cons. Pros in dating in your late 20s. You know what you want. Okay, you know what to look out for as far as red flags. Like, if I see any little like narcissist characteristics, I'm out. Like, if you don't support me, I'm out. If you're constantly criticizing me, I'm out. Like, I don't like stuff like that. Like, me and my friend, we would listen to Clubhouse. I don't know if people still go on Clubhouse. Let me know, you guys. Do people still go on Clubhouse? We were listening to, I think it was B. Simone and Spicy Madi, and it was like a activity where you write, what do you like about, can you name 20 things that you like about men? Can y'all name 20 things about what you like about men? Like, put that down in the comments. Like, I want to see everybody's like views on what they like about men. My skin's clearing up. Y'all see the my little dark spots are getting lighter. I like a guy that's driven. Like, I like to know what drives him, because his dreams, I'm going to like push him to pursue those dreams and goals. Like, I'd be a man's biggest fan, like straight up, like, because I would want that as far as like my YouTube. Like, guys gotta know, like, when you dating me, like this is everything to me. Like, this is something that I want to do. Like, this is something I enjoy doing, even though I drag myself to do these videos, and a lot of it is fear. But I need somebody that's gonna push me. So if he's driven, then I know that he's going to help me have that same kind of drive. I like a protective man. You gotta have somebody that's gonna protect you, because like, hello, like, I'm 5 feet. I need a guy that's gonna, like, you know, keep the home safe. Okay, I cannot have a for everybody kind of guy. You could not ever be like trying to hit on my friends or be all up in every female's face. Like, be exclusive, because y'all men, y'all be wanting women to be exclusive, and you're not even exclusive yourself. So it's me going on my rant. I'm gonna sip to that. Be exclusive, especially with your heart. I don't know a lot of men, when it comes to y'all heart, I will say y'all don't give everybody your heart, but y'all give everybody that other thing. Disgusting. A confident man is everything. I'm pretty sure that's on my list if I did not say that at all. Yeah, it's on there. Confident, family oriented, I already spoke on that. Cultured, he's multifaceted. Like, me personally, I'm super multifaceted. Like, I could be super like reserved, you know, like, and modest, like depending on the like situation. You know, I can be very business type person. I can be party girl, like having a good time. I can be like wanting to keep myself super clothed and be like classy, or I can be like in a bikini posing for the gram, like showing a little skin, you know? Be different dimensions of yourself, okay? Because we're not just one dimensional. Definitely got to be a provider. I already spoke on the financial thing. Like, he has to really like be that man. Like, I do not want to have that kind of responsibility. I've been in a relationship where I felt like I was more masculine. I want to rest in my feminine. I don't want to be stressed out. I want us to be a partner. I want us to be like, have that with each other. Like we're building with each other. I don't want it to be just on him, and I don't want it to be just on me. I feel like a lot of people need to learn this, and that's why relationships fail. But everybody plays a role in the relationship. Trying to overstep each other is not going to work. I feel like in my relationship, I want the man to be the head. So like trying to overstep him, especially if I'm dating a masculine man that, you know, is more masculine, who walks around with his chest out. I don't feel like I want to disrespect him in a way where I'm just like overpowering him. I'm being a bitch all the time. Like I'm being disrespectful, or I'm just like constantly mouthing off, because I'm a super independent woman. A lot of independent women can come off like that because they don't know how to channel that out. But I feel like you can be an independent woman. You can be in a submissive type of relationship. That's the word. I want to be more submissive. I'm already a submissive type of person, but that's the kind of relationship I want to have. Talked about that. He's cool, musically inclined. This is a big one for me. I love talking to men in musical form. Like if he knows certain kind of lyrics, or if he knows certain kind of songs, if I could send him my playlist and he sends me a playlist. He sent me a playlist. Like, what are you trying to say? You in love with me? You want me to have your baby? Like, you send me your playlist. Like, you saying you want us to get married, baby? Like, for real. Like, I love music. Like, I love all different kinds of music. Like, I'm more in the more R&B realm, but I just love music. I love guys that just like really super into music, because you can really talk to people through music. I'm trying to find, what do I do with that? My tweezers, because I want to put my lashes on. I think I'm gonna put shadow on, actually. I lied, guys. I'm gonna put shadow on. I hope I really touched on some things. I might do a part 2 if I'm looking at this video and I'm like, oh, I forgot to say that. My advice. And also, like, I didn't got opinions from some of my friends, especially on a male perspective. One of my friends, he said that when you're dating in your late 20s, I wouldn't even say friend, I would say like close friend. He was like, when you're dating in your late 20s, you have to be patient. And that's true, because people come with baggage. Because they might have went through some things in their last relationship, and they might carry that on. And so you got to be like gentle with them. You can't like rush things with them. Sorry guys, I'm looking for my eyeshadow palette. You can't rush things. So that's also hard, because you might be a person that, you know, you want to get this going. Like, you like this person, you want to get this going, but this other person is just like, hold on, like, wait a minute. I'm trying to collect myself. I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I'm scared. Like, you also may be scared. Yeah. I hear from my, like, uncle, he says that girls, like, the bad bitches, basically. Girls that are really, like, super pretty have a hard time. And this is true. Women like me have a hard time getting with men, because one, I feel like we get, I won't say we get treated the worst, but like pretty women get done dirty. And I think a lot of it is men's ego. They are intimidated. They don't know how to handle being with a woman like that, especially in public, because when she comes outside, it's like you got all these men trying to like get at your girl, and they coming at you left, they disrespecting you, and you gotta like, you know, no guy is gonna let that stuff happen in front of his eyes and not say something. Then the next thing you know, you in a fight, because men are disrespectful. Don't no man want to keep going out and getting in fights, you know. So I agree with my uncle in that way. Like some men might settle with the average looking woman just because of that. So stay woke, ladies. It really don't be about you. It's another thing you have to learn about dating in general. Like, a lot of the times it's really not about you. People are going to move in selfish ways to serve themselves. They are, and you know, that's part of being selfish. Like, it's not about you. It really isn't about you. It don't become about you until they show you that you're important to them, that you serve an importance in their life and they don't want to live without you. Otherwise, they're going to move in a way that benefits them, period. So you got to learn how to move in that way yourself. If they're showing you that you don't matter, then don't give them that kind of place to, you know, in your life, to show them that they matter. You love them more than you love yourself. Don't do that. That's not a good look. And it does not benefit you in the end, and it hurts you in the end. You looking like you getting left with nothing but a broken heart and your ass. Like, don't do that to yourself. You deserve better. Guess we're getting into the advice part of this video. But when you're dating in your 20s, dating in your late 20s, your 20s, whatever, be gentle with yourself, period. Give yourself grace. If you made a mistake and you did a one-night stand and you know this is not who you are, this is not something you want to do, give yourself grace. It happened. Move forward and don't make that same mistake. If you showed a guy that you are super interested in him and you was being slightly thirsty, slightly crazy, learn from that. Give yourself grace. Understand that a lot of people do it more than you think. And just don't do it again. Put yourself on a higher pedestal. Don't ever show people that you love them more than you love yourself. I'm gonna keep repeating this. Until they actually show you that they want to be with you and they love you, like they really love you, then okay. But if they're showing you like they picking other people before you, like they ain't showing no type of loyalty to you, they lying, don't, you know, give yourself grace. You made a mistake and move forward and make these people apply pressure. Okay, if they really want you, if they even want a slight chance with you, make sure they're applying pressure. Like I said, dinner and movie is average. It's nice, it's appreciated, it's a nice gesture. But if you really want a woman, you want to marry this woman, my guy friend, he said when you like meet a woman, you usually know like if you see yourself with this woman in the future, like you might want to marry this girl in the future. They already be knowing. They really already be having it in their head if you're that kind of woman to them. So that's my advice on that. Have grace. Have some grace. Forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Rest in your feminine. Men, step it up in your masculine, please. Us women, we can't do it all. I know we can. We can, but it's stressful. I told y'all I be having to go. Doors be opening and stuff. Don't worry so much if they like you when you're dating. Worry about if you like them. Like, do you really like them? Or do you really like how they look? Like, really, do you like them because of how much money they make? Ask yourself, do you really like who they are as a person? Don't be in your late 20s dating guys just because what they have financially, like. And I know that's hard because we're in a social media. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Social media really makes dating hard, and especially in your late 20s, because there's so many options. You can click on somebody's profile, you can slide in their DMs just like that, and they could be living out in LA, or they could be living out in New York, wherever, in a whole different country. It's just a lot of options, and you see all these pretty women, you see all these good looking men, and that's what also makes dating in your late 20s hard. It makes dating in your 20s hard in general because guys feel like they got all these options. So you gotta really like stand out. That's the hard part with the social media. You got to stand out. So Don't worry about so much if they like you. Worry about if you like them. Stand out. Rest in your feminine. Don't sit here and be chasing no guy. If you're not the type of person that wants a guy that you gotta chase, you want him to adore you, love you, don't go for them kind of guys that be making you chase them. Don't do that, because you're gonna find yourself really like hurt in the end. If you get rejected, and I feel like a lot of people need to talk about that, because if you come to a point where you really like somebody and they don't feel that same way with you, maybe they just want to date, maybe they just want to be free, they don't want to be tied down to somebody, and you feel that feeling of rejection, you have to learn to be mentally strong and mentally mature to understand that it's not about you. It's really not about you. Don't tie your worth with somebody rejecting you. That is the key part in anything. I don't know why that makes me get emotional, because sometimes, oh my God. I'm trying not to cry. But this is so awkward, because I'm not like recording crying. But I've been there. Like, I've really been there where I like, if I'm getting rejected or if I'm not being treated right, like, I would start to think that there's something wrong with me. And I feel like a lot of my friends felt that too. Like, you really get to feel like, I'm gonna mess up my makeup. Woo! That was not planned, guys. But you really do feel like something is wrong with you, and you really gotta be confident. You gotta be really confident in yourself to not let that get to you, because it's not about you. It's really not about you. They could be, you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't even know if there's somebody else like that they're attached to. Just, this goes back to being gentle with yourself and having grace. Like, do not tie your self-worth into another person, into a person who's rejecting you, to a person who's not choosing you. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you gotta beg somebody to choose you, because it shouldn't be like that. They should want you because they want you, because they can't live without you, you know? Don't tie your self-worth into other people. Don't give them that much power. You give people that kind of power, they're gonna run with it. Walk away from those things. You don't deserve that. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. Be authentic, you know. Don't seek validation. Just be you. Be happy. Be in love with yourself, you know. I hate when people say that, like, learn to love yourself, blah, blah, blah. Like, I love myself, but I want other people to love me too. I want to be laid up with somebody that love me too. Okay? That got wet. So, I'm going to finish doing my makeup, because I feel like I talked your guys' head off long enough. I'm gonna show you guys the finished look. Before I get too drunk. I feel like this video is long enough. And I think I cried too much. Y'all been seeing a whole different side of me in this video. And I don't like it. It's too vulnerable. But I'll be right back. Okay, guys? Alright, guys. I am back. So I did the rest of my face. I'm going to just brush my hair. I really hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys tune in for my next video. Don't forget to like all my other videos and watch all my other videos. And don't forget to subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. You know, the vibes. I hope I do more little chit chat videos for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I gotta finish packing. Let me know if you guys want to see like a lookbook. I might do a lookbook of my outfits and everything. And let you guys know where I get my stuff from. I don't know what else. I think that's all that good stuff. All that good stuff. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.
Playing stupid games, you gon' win a stupid prize. Don't be touching on my radio, you fucking up the vibe.